Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CWR Clash of Randoms podcast with your host, JKD, with my co-host,
Hey, the DOC, the LOVE, that Doctor of Love, the Dream Machine
MCMIKE.
himself.
MCMIKE, yes
Yeah.
sir.
Hey,
Oh
man, we
man.
having fun here today. I tell you guys. Hey, we're here to bring you the news, reviews, and the results of AEW All Out.
We're going
We're here
all
to
out.
get, yeah, we're going all
We're
out
going
today.
all out. No enhancement. No reference, man. We're going
Was you
all out.
ready to order somebody now?
It's just, man,
No enhancement
I
needed.
was thinking about the jump. I was thinking about the promo Randy Orton did on Brock Lesnar and Thomas. Well, he
Yeah.
no. Either way, man. Look, all out, man. We're gonna give you the all out results, man. And our thoughts about all out. It might have happened days ago, but we still gonna give our pitch in. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about the first match, the tooth and nail match between your girl, Doctor. Well, my
Swole.
bad. No. Wait,
Swole.
I forgot. Doctor Britt Baker, DMD, apparently, with
Okay.
your girl
Swole.
Rebel, not Reba.
Yeah, girl. Hey, I love me some Rebel.
Well, she was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, but and Big Swole, bro.
Swole.
Bro.
Swole.
Bro, I like the way how
Swole.
it started, man. But like,
Can't wrestle. But swole.
I like it. The fact that Reba, man, especially when I was first of all, man, why they call that girl Reba, man? It's not respecting that girl. Her name is
Well,
Rebel.
that because Britt Baker does it,
I don't
and
care. I
she's
don't
Britt
care, but
Baker's sister.
respect the girl name is Rebel. Not no name Reba, bro. Look, the fact that the girl trying to make it her
But
name,
I will say this:
she trying to do a voice impression. What was that?
I don't know,
What,
but I tell you, did you see that Rolls Royce that Big Swole pulled up in?
bro? Did you not see the doctor's office? You came. The room had a blood in it. Like, bro, what kind of doctor's office? Like, why would I want to come to the doctor's office for?
Man, maybe she was like Sir Isaac Yankovic.
Bro, what the
I don't know, Doctor
Jake,
Isaac Yankovic.
Jacob, bro,
What is it?
Jacob, bro, man. Oh my
Oh
god,
Lord,
bro. Either
I get
way,
my wrestlers and musicians.
bro, dude, like,
Anyway,
either.
whatever.
And it's so bad the fact he had to give it because his teeth was messed up himself technically.
Uh,
Glenn Jacobs, man. Hey, Mayor of
man,
Memphis,
bless your
man.
heart. Bless your heart for that one.
Mayor of Tennessee, man. I liked it, man. Either way, man.
I'm good with a little
There
time
was
limit.
a back and forth, tooth and nail, as they say, matchup.
And they were fighting tooth and nail. They went all the way
Yeah,
from the inside all the way back
to the
outside
dumpster too,
to the
man.
dumpster. Where Rebel in this match was mostly used for comic relief because the match did get very serious and scary serious in some part.
Yeah,
But
when
she
they,
came in with the comic relief on a lot of the part. And
yeah,
Rebel came back in toward the end when after after Baker tried to drill Swole, man, tried to drill her teeth out with a drill.
I don't want to say no to you, but I was like, man,
Yeah, it was kind of
went
for
to
the
that couch,
head.
man. Either way, man, towards the end, man, Big Swole hit that dirty dancing on him, man. All of a
On
sudden, man,
Rebel, right?
no. Well,
Yeah, on Rebel. Because
what's
Rebel came in with a banana on her head. I told you she was mostly used for comic relief.
either way, she stabbed, bro. You don't rebel, bro. Look, either way, Big Swole stabbed, man. Britt Baker with like the sleep, well, pretty much the
Yeah.
well, not
And
the sleeper, but the thing that makes your stuff numb.
the Novocaine.
Yeah.
She put that Novocaine on her leg. One thing about that Novocaine shot, she was even if it was water in that needle or the needle was empty, she she pretty showed a little toughness about herself by just taking a needle shot for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Well, obviously that led to Big Swole putting her to sleep, giving her the 1, 2, 3.
on the doctor's chair in the doctor's
Man,
I'm like, man,
it was fun, but it was
it
also
was
kind of
it was
it was fun,
okay.
man, but it was kind of messy also a little
C
bit.
minus. It was like I won't say it's the worst cinematic match because they really meant for it to be a cinematic match.
But it wasn't
It
kind of
wasn't
technically. 'Cause at least the camera was
right.
like actually following them around.
It was more like a backyard brawl or some backstage brawl or
Like yeah,
something
like
like
it was
that.
like it was a boiler room brawl or something like that,
Yeah, there you go.
something like that. Like
You know,
it's supposed to be a 20-minute match, but like the camera's following them around to where it wasn't really. So yeah. But let's go ahead and get up to our first tag team match of the night. Your boys, the Jurassic Express. Your boys. You know, Luchasaurus, man. Dang, bro, you a Jungle Boy. Then better yet, represent us. Your boy Marco Stunt. What a little man injury, man, against the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Now this match was actually really good for a tag team bout, man. As much tag team match that All Out AEW had, it was a pretty good one. It was a pretty good one actually.
I can't watch the Young Bucks, man.
But the fact, man, bro, the fact that man, I'm like, man, what is wrong with this dude? Injured so that he trying to get in the match. It's like Marco Stunt, bro.
He's an idiot, man.
But
Anyway,
JR like, man, that's like a rash, bro.
the match starts off tit for tat. You have Jungle Boy, DT giving a big DDT to Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson um does a move on the floor to the to Jungle Boy. One thing about it is Matt Jackson and his brother are showing more aggression than they've shown in the past, which leads me to believe that they are going to win the AEW Tag Team titles early next year, early to mid next year.
Young Bucks.
Yeah, because they building them up now
Yeah.
to be more aggressive. They probably gonna end up being bad guys.
Yeah.
Um,
They were better back as you or something. Yeah.
right. They kept on working on Jungle Boy, beating him down, cutting off the ring,
Yeah.
doing cheap kicks and stuff like that. And all of a sudden,
Man, Sue get that man hit him.
god dang, Luchasaurus came into the ring doing that weak tail stuff he be doing.
See, okay, look, whatever, man. Either way, man, I thought the Young Bucks gonna end it with the Indie Taker, man. I think gonna end it with the Indie Taker, or what they call it now? What
Meltzer Drive.
Meltzer Drive? Yeah, I like the one they call the Indie Taker, like. But they ended with the BTE trigger, obviously, man. Poor. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Poor Jungle Boy, but man, that died though. Luchasaurus did though. Like, bro, that's I've never seen a big man ever did that. So that was a pretty good. But either way, that was a B plus for me. That was a B plus.
I'll give it a C.
Let's talk about the Casino Battle Royal where it was 20 men plus a mystery opponent comes in, and obviously, I ain't gonna lie, this is my first time ever seeing like the whole entire Casino Battle Royal. Actually, even the one,
Right.
I didn't even watch the entire one for All In, the first of All In, but
The concept is instead of them coming one by one like in the Royal Rumble, they come in
four groups of five. Yeah,
Yep.
4 groups of 5. Uh, I can't remember all the groups like that, but but you know you had Group One, coming in with Trent, Ray Phoenix, Christopher Daniels, Jake Hager, and the Blade, man. And, that was a pretty good one. Then what? It was like 3 minutes later.
Yeah, about 3 minutes later, you had Big Will Hobbs.
Yes, sir.
That dude gonna be somebody soon. I'm telling you, he gonna be somebody. Santana Ortiz, Chuck Taylor, and Frank Kazarian.
Man.
And as they come into the ring, a few moments later, Jake Hager got rid of Daniels, and then Kazarian got rid of the Blade.
Yep. Which led to Hobbs pairing off with Phoenix, which led to the Group 3 where Billy Gunn from the Gun Club, along with Penta L Zero, Pieces L Zero M, and Ricky Starks and Brian Cage of Team Taz, which they went straight to dump Billy Gunn so quickly while Darby Allin came in. I take him with a little skateboard and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix got put out again by some others.
Yeah.
Best friends hug like big dummies, and
Yeah.
Santana Ortiz ended up eliminating him. So you got Group 4 coming in: Sean Spears,
Who
Eddie
did a
Kingston,
smart thing?
The Butcher, Sonny Kidd,
Your girl or your dude?
and Lance Archer.
The Murder Hawk.
Sean Spears tried to play it smart.
I know.
Hang out on the outside, go to commentary, do his little thing. He didn't want to really get into the match. And
like you would think he'd win from that if he was being that smart, but apparently he wasn't being smart enough about this whole matchup.
He all would have stayed out a little longer. But of course, Sonny Kiss got put out by almost Sammy Hagar. I'm thinking about Ben Haley. But Jake Hager. I think Hager got put out by Archer, didn't
he? Yeah, but no, about Sonny Kiss actually. Obviously that because Sonny Kiss got beat down by Hager actually. So
sure did. I got it the wrong way.
But either way, the bigger point of the match was the Joker. Always the last person always be the Joker of the match, and the Joker who pulled the Joker card was none other than Matt Sydal, which had an interesting AEW debut.
Yeah, he almost landed on his head. Good thing he was able to control his body and hit a flat back bump on the
Like,
ground.
yeah, because I was like, man, this man just showed up. I was like, he already botched already. Most people don't know this, but man, he kind of botched a little bit too when he was in WWE. But then, again, but the thing was, he botched bumps.
Yeah.
Then he botched like a move he did on somebody else. He more botched bumps because like that's sometimes I do feel like man, that dude gonna kill himself one day.
Well, let's talk about you have that Hobbs man. He was impressive.
And you were really going on
Yeah.
to Will Hobbs, man.
But Darby Allin, man, he gotta stop. He's gotta stop doing what he's doing.
You
He's
can't
not gonna last in wrestling long.
you
Now
can't have him
they
like
put thumbtacks in a body bag, put him in the body bag, and Cage threw him out. I think powerballed him out.
no he pretty much military slammed him. Military tossed him out the ring.
Anyway, man, you gonna
I thought
get
he was
hurt
I ain't gonna
doing
lie, I thought he was gonna get hurt for real though, man.
you're gonna get hurt doing stuff like that, dude. Your career. I say, well, how old is he now?
I don't know, like 20 something, man.
Well, I'll give him about like 26, 25,
Like you talking
26.
about hurt. Like, you talking about hurt, like what he did, bro. You talking about the next match. You talking about hurt.
Oh, but hold on
You
now.
talking about the next shoot, you
Let's
talking
stay on this real quick. I say about 31, 32. You won't hear nothing from Darby Allin no more.
look, man, you can't judge him, man. Either way, look. The point is, man, the
He's too
murder.
small to do that.
Look, the point is, man. Yeah,
Last call, Hobbs,
yeah.
Murder Hawk, like you said, the
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston, and was the Butcher?
He was a butcher.
Yup.
Butcher got no. It was like the butcher got out, then it led to no wait. House got out first. Then wait a minute, wasn't like I thought Sardell was a part of the final four.
I'm trying to think, was he part of the Final Four?
Yeah, you know what? Cause no, cause like yeah, cause Lance Archer had drop kick both Hobbs and Cage out the ring, and
Okay.
so Seidel eliminated the Butcher, would let the Kingston eliminate Seidel, and then all of a sudden, pretty much Archer while bro Jake coming in with the snake trying to scare Kingston, bro. But they eliminated obviously would let the Murder Hawk Lance Archer winning the Battle Royal, which I actually interests me, which I give it a B plus actually. This pretty much interests
I
me.
gave it a C plus. Um, some things in this thing I did not agree with. But I like the concept. It looks good. Team Taz should have got a little bit more of a beat down on Darby Allin. Cause they treating Darby Allin
Bro,
like he
what?
just yeah, they should have got more of a
Did
beat
you not
down
just have
on
to
him.
wear the man through the dude?
Wear his tail out. Now let's go to the next match.
Now this man talking about hurt, bro. Now the next man is definitely hurt. It's real. It's I see why it was called a broken rules man. Now
But you know something?
I know
The
he's just
match was
I
long
know
for them to have.
I know he's gonna have a lot to say about this match. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm just gonna go ahead and say my final words before he goes go ahead and start. So let's just go ahead and get through the match
Well,
first.
really, it's just
I mean I
um
know you're gonna have a lot to say about this
a
match.
last man. This is basically a last man
Pretty
standing match,
much.
though.
So pretty much the match, started with Sammy Guevara trying to get revenge on Matt Hardy with the golf cart situation that happened earlier this year, and man, that was the one time I actually felt bad about Sammy Guevara, man. But that dude got smacked in the face real hard with that golf cart. But obviously they were going back and forth until like they stepped on top of the little
Forklift.
forklift until they did a huge fall. And obviously Tony Khan was actually, if you didn't notice, like he was kind of like talking to the people, like get there, check on Matt Hardy. So then, if you didn't notice, hearing Tony Khan, and they stopped it. It's been like it was like 5 to 10 minutes. So they
Well,
stopped the match.
basically, not about like 3 or 4 minutes. It seemed like a long time because they were hurt, and your heart goes
Yeah,
out that people got hurt, but it was nothing but like 3 4 minutes.
and
It was like
shouts out
3 minutes.
And shouts out to like referee Aubrey Edwards. I mean, really, she's like the best referee
She
so far.
threw the X when it first happened.
Like I actually like that's like the one referee I'm actually interested. Like really, like she's like the best referee I can see so far. Coming the second is like Rev Jess from
Right,
WWE, but
but she threw the X up when it first happened, and she did the count just to play it off. She was calling the match to go home, but she
like
just did the count because hey. And then next thing you know, I guess when Matt heard the count in his in his head, just him being a wrestler and a competitor, people don't even know they get knocked out sometimes. and he went to get up anyway, and he was just falling all over himself. So
Yeah.
the doctors should have took control of that situation.
Either
And
way,
Tony Khan, I don't give a dang what Tony Khan say. He trying to save his butt now. He's
I'm,
definitely trying to save his butt because he know he's supposed to stop that match and not let that match go on and listen to the doc now.
look, wait, before you keep going on, look, I know you have a lot to say about this match
It
because,
just
like,
make
if
me mad,
I
man.
know, but obviously the match continued. You know, Matt Hardy pretty much still want to continue to fight. Also, in the kind of structure, what Shane McMahon versus who was it against? Uh,
Steve Black.
yeah, Steve Blackman, SummerSlam 2000. You know, obviously leading up to like brawling back and forth on top of the structure, and all of a sudden Sammy Guevara falls, pretty much a 10 count. Me,
And he couldn't stand it. If you really watch him, they tried to keep the camera off him, but it did switch to him for a second. He could not even keep his balance up there. It was like wobbling.
for me, really this matchup, uh, it was really a D. So I mean that's all I gotta say right now. 'Cause I know you have a lot to say about this
No, no,
situation
I'm
now.
gonna go here and end it up, but I know this match deserves an L.
I
And it
know,
deserves an L from every party who was an official in this goddamn match.
except for Ref Rivers who was doing her
Right.
job.
Now I ain't talking about her now. She did what she's
That's
supposed
why I
to
said
do.
she. I consider her as the best referee.
And she threw up the X a second time.
Yeah,
And then you mean to tell me you a doctor and you can't see this dude got to have a concussion? And then let's go to the other thing that's dumb in a match. Why would you have a high spot? High spots usually end the match. Why would you have a high spot at the very beginning of the match?
well, to be honest,
And
like
then
just to make the match more interesting.
no, no, it takes away from the match because you'd already seen the big crash. So why would you want to see another big crash?
I don't know. I mean, hey,
It's done. And then they missed the whole goddamn table except for a little bit of the lower part of his body, Matt's.
yeah,
And which call had a cushion because he fell on top of Matt, and that could have killed that man.
yeah, and I know a lot of people from social media probably get sick and tired of like hearing uh Matt Hardy's wife, you know. But all she's doing is feeling concerned about it, man.
She
Like,
telling the truth.
all she's doing is feeling concerned. Like, I don't get bothered about how she feels about it, cause like, look, the chair throwing thing, like, bro, that was a real chair, and it was the wrong chair too. Like, that was a hard thrown shot.
And he been Matt Hardy been catching some injuries since he left WWE
Like, yeah,
in the
like,
head.
and then like now this is some real stuff, man.
Right. And then you found out they caught AEW in a lie.
So I mean,
They tried to say after he went to the hospital and went to the doctor, it was found that he had no concussion. But Reeve Scott got back on there and said, "Wait a minute, the hospital said he had a concussion."
hey, either way, man, we're gonna hear from Matt Hardy though. Saying thanks to his fans who've been supporting, been looking out for him on the side that.
Nah, this match here, next match coming up. Actually, it was a great. This is the I think now honestly, I think this is the best women's match in AEW history,
We talk about AEW Women's Championship match between Hikaru Shida against Ronda Rosa.
and both of them
Obviously,
came with it.
this to me when I saw it, was a slow paced matchup from the beginning until it kind of built up a little
Yeah,
bit to where Thunder Rosa got the advantage. Like it kind of like built up a lot more and better in a little bit, and then it kind of showed. And really, I feel like Thunder Rosa kind of like carried the match
she did
a
more.
lot more. Cause like when you see Hikaru Shida match, you be like, all right, well, it's an okay match either way. But then we had Thunder Rosa, and all of a sudden, like she carried most of the match to make Hikaru Shida look pretty good.
Right.
So to me, I think it was pretty good. Even though she did carry Hikaru Shida a little bit, I still believe the match was really good. And as most people do say this, I actually do believe this is the best AEW women's match of all time.
I
Pretty
definitely
much.
think so.
So to be honest, I would end my result with a B plus actually. It wasn't that great, obviously, because Thunder Rosa carried most of the match for Carter Shield to look good, but it was still a really good match. So I'm gonna give it a B plus on this one.
I'll give it a minus. Very good. Um, I mean that stretch muffler that she kept trying to apply. Sheeta finally knocking her out with that running knee. I can see this, and they can make some money off this match. I can see actually this being a best of three.
Uh,
If NWA ever do something again, they open back up, they'll have the match on at
NWA.
NWA, and then have the third match back on AEW
Like,
as like the rubber match on a big
like
pay-per-view.
honestly, full disclosure for me, I just feel like once like Thunder Rosa done NWA, which I don't think might not have it, but I think once she's done NWA, I think she'll be full on going to AEW.
And I think something, she'll be a welcome addition to AEW also.
I think she can definitely like make the AEW women's division look pretty good compared to what's been going on for the past year.
And then bring in, I know Serena D probably don't want to wrestle that much now, but bring her in as a part timer. Serena D, I think she'll be really good there and be a strong competitor.
Yeah. But yeah, the women's division, man, it's been kind of a little dry, man. It's been dry ever since it kind of started out a little bit, Yeah, killing me with this. Then you had Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose was actually one of the most dominant. I think she was actually the best women's champion out of all of them.
And they're not doing anything with her.
I mean, the fact that she had Big Girl by her side too. But now I think with Thunder Rose, I think man, she can make them look fresh, make them look good inside that. So that's how I can see it.
I can see Nyla Rose winning the title back from Hikaru Shida soon.
Yeah.
They haven't been doing anything with her. They really don't have any women contenders because you think about it, Penelope Ford, I think she can be something. They have to work on her a little tad more. Riho, she worked between China and no Japan, excuse me, and AEW.
Yeah. So
Then what happened to Statlander? She going back to outer space?
I don't know. Well, speaking of Penelope Ford, let's go ahead and talk about Kip Sabian. Look, I hate Kip Sabian. We know that.
Yeah, I don't like.
I like Penelope Ford because she was pretty good. Kip Sabian, not so much. Well, obviously, Kip Sabian, pretty much somehow that he's gonna announce there's gonna be a wedding and that he's gonna announce his best man, and he considers the best man of all time when he announced on AEW this week on AEW Dynamite. As far as that go, pretty much he it's pretty much gonna, and also he's trying to throw a little bit of shade to WWE with the third party thing situation, which obviously it's all Tony Khan situation thing. So let's go ahead and talk about the next matchup as is Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares taking on the Dark Order. Now it was obviously Stu Grayson, Evil Uno, Colt Cabana, and the TNT champion Brody Lee. Now, obviously, this was such a pretty good 8-man tag team matchup.
It was okay.
You can't hit on that.
It was okay. It wasn't great. It didn't do nothing for me. It was all right. They QT Marshall was, I will say
QT Marshall, man,
was amped up for this one. Right. He definitely was.
You can't yeah, you can't deny that QT Marshall, man. He was bringing out the outhouse in a little bit, in the matchup. Then you had Matt Cardona coming in, having battling with a Dark Order pretty much. So obviously there was a pretty back and forth matchup which led to pretty much the other team, pretty much going at a Dark Order. Which obviously at kind of at the end of the matchup, obviously the classical, lending the pinfall fell at pretty much Colt Cabana's spot.
Yeah, and Colt Cabana ended up taking the pin.
Obviously, yeah.
And man, Brody Lee was hot.
Frustrated, infuriated, man. More and more at that point. Now you be like, man, like imagine, like what's gonna happen on Dynamite, man? How you gonna take that Dynamite?
That feel like a dang Seth Rollins and
Murphy, man. Like, yeah. Speaking of Dynamite, it will be Dustin Rhodes taking on Mr. Brody Lee for the TNT Championship.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a fired up promo there, man.
Yeah, it was.
I ain't gonna lie, dude fired up, boy.
Man, I look, but overall the match was like a C plus.
I'd give it a C minus.
All right, so as we got 3 more matches going in, let's go ahead and talk about the AEW Tag Team title. This was the 3rd tag team match of this whole show. As we saw, Hangman Page and Kenny Omega taking on FTR. Fear the Revelation. Now, obviously, this going into the match, Hangman Page and Kenny Omega were pretty much doubting each other on like trusting each other a little bit. Obviously with Kenny, not Kenny, but Hangman Page being traded by FTR, you know, and because of, and you know, it wasn't FTR fault for the reason what Hangman Page did to the Young Bucks. It wasn't. It was all Hangman Page.
Right. But at the same time, we have here that Hangman Page and Omega, they worked well together at the first beginning. They had a little bit of control, not for too long. Um, FTR then had control over on Page and Omega for a few minutes. They isolated Page, and Page tried to get a good tag to Omega. Omega then came in, wiped the FTR out, hit some drop kicks and all that kind of stuff. But Hartwell got a hold of that leg.
Yeah, but obviously, you know, man, they killed man. Hey man, they LTR killed man. Omega Heyman with that stuff, man. Both mentally and physically, man. You
Yeah, that
know,
was a marathon of a match
yeah, but you know,
for
obviously,
Omega and
but you
Page.
know, obviously, Omega, the challenge wasn't the challenge just couldn't hold up. The challenge couldn't hold up to what FTR had, man. And with Totally Blanchard to the side, man, FTR showed why they are the greatest tag team in AEW and why they're gonna make the tag team division, man, have all eyes on FTR only. They're gonna make the audience look at why FTR is the best tag team out of that whole division. And I think FTR is gonna make the and just like we said about Thunder Rosa about the women's division, we're gonna that FTR is gonna make the AEW tag team look fresh and clean instead of making it all dried out. So
Yeah,
that was
I don't see why Page got mad at the end because he the one who hit excuse me, not Page, Omega.
Omega.
Call himself got mad because he the one who hit Omega. Lord, Omega hit Omega. Omega the one that hit Page with his
Page,
B trigger.
pretty much. But you know, hey, obviously this obviously gonna be leading up to a singles run between these two now. You know, obviously Omega had left, you know, the show afterwards, saying, you know, pretty much giving the Young Bucks, you know, a decision, you know, him or me, you
Right.
know.
And I think FTR really carried this match, really to tell you the truth. And I know probably Omega and Page, they probably played disconnected as far as storyline reasons, but it didn't make for a good match.
Yeah. Obviously that was I give it a B minus on this one for me.
Uh, I go with I guess B minus.
All right, now let's go ahead and get on to the match. I
Oh
forgot, and your favorite match, or the one match that you were looking forward to. Wow, the one match I actually clearly forgot about this. It was obviously the Mimosa Mayhem match between Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho, part 3 of this matchup. Now, obviously, Jericho got the first win with Cassidy winning the second match, which now leads up to a third one with the Mimosa Mayhem. And you always say that Jericho could have done better with Orange Cassidy, but now this match showing that Orange Cassidy is gonna be a main eventer, man.
Man, you
I mean, bro, like there was a back and forth match. They were smashing each other, putting each other through tables and stuff like that, man. Hitting each other with like glasses and stuff like that with mimosa in it, a little bit of the bubbly in it. I mean, they were going all out, going literally all out in this matchup, going all in and out in this matchup,
just
back and forth.
because somebody can do some moves don't mean they can work.
Look, back and forth until obviously, man, you know, oh my guy hit the what the orange punch
Yeah, the orange punch twice.
twice to knock Jericho, man, like you about to like fly into the mimosa, man. Obviously,
Really, it was a big thing of orange juice. Might have
pretty
been
much,
look like orange Kool-Aid.
yeah, pretty much. Obviously, with Orange Cassidy
Well, it's
getting
a
the
little bit
win.
too light to be orange
Oh
Kool-Aid,
yeah,
but yeah.
obviously with Orange Cassidy getting the win, which could lead up to the question: is this a sign of a main event Cassidy?
Man, you don't get out of here with that crap.
You tell me he couldn't be a main event? Look, at this point, he's pretty much gonna be a main eventer then.
Who you gonna main event against? Cause anybody who got good
Sure, for
sense,
all we know, he could go. We gonna get Mr. Brody Lee for TNT champion at some point.
man, bro, the Lil killed that dude,
Man,
man.
well, guess what? Hey, it could have been. Hey, guess what? Hey, Cody. Look, Cody and Cassidy are two different people, man. My boy could hit Brody Lee with that orange punch the whole time, man. Still knock him down, man.
First of all, he can't jump that high.
Look, man. Look, we don't have to battle between who has
Hey,
the
Jim
better.
Cornette out with you, man. Little dog pockets.
Look, man. Look, you can argue about which one's better, the Superman punch or the orange punch, but whatever. Man, Orange Cassidy could be a main eventer one day at AEW, man. Man, he could be an AEW world champion, man.
He looked like a little girl flying across the ring trying to
How
punch
you?
somebody.
Wow, yeah, but Jericho's a grown man, trying to fight a little kid in a mimosa match. Like, bro, that's literally the worst adventure of a match, bro. Like,
Well, dude, I'll tell you what's going on with Jericho. Jericho got his money now. He don't care no more. He just in it just to have fun. He don't even care about what makes sense or what he used to care about what makes sense or what don't make sense. He don't even care no more now, man. So I'm through with Jericho.
but I mean, just the match, man. 2021, Orange Cassidy for
Hey, the match got an L
AEW
for me. L.
AEW World Champion. But let's speak. Hey, I actually give the match. I actually give the match a B minus.
Man, if you don't get your tail out here, man, quit playing, man.
B minus.
Tell the truth, man.
It's B minus for me, man. That was a pretty good.
Man, quit playing, man.
Apparently, you haven't seen the match. I saw. I
I
saw.
saw the match
You didn't see the
and
match.
I cried
He
all
didn't.
through.
He did not see the match. That match
I
was
did
pretty
see
good.
that match.
I didn't like the way it ended, because like they just. I just thought the match was gonna end in them going to mimosa, but man, like it just was stupid, the concept of how to win the match. But it was still a pretty good match either way. But just think about it: Orange Cassidy, main eventer, AEW World Champion. Now, just think about that, main eventer. But since while you're thinking about that, let's talk about the AEW World Title match with your boy Maxwell Jacob Friedman versus John Moxley for the championship.
Yep, great. That was a good match. MJF mostly did a lot of trying to do a lot of chain wrestling and stuff like that, keeping them inside the ring, keeping them going outside. But finally, he screwed up and got outside that ring.
Yeah, man.
Moxley got them hands
I
on him.
like the fact that like Moxley kind of like did things like out of his element. Outsmarting someone like the technicality of MJF. Usually you see John Moxley do crazy stuff. A lot of side that because he's such like a ruffian brawler type guy, but the fact that he's like outsmart the man, like chain wrestling and stuff that with MJF, it's crazy. Obviously there was a like you said, like MJF took control most of the matchup, trying to get over. Then all of a sudden, John Moxley comes in, beat him down. All of a sudden makes
Bust him open.
yeah, pretty much bust him over. Yeah, bust him over pretty much. Obviously they both try to go. They both went cheating ways, as which MJF tried to go for it first with the dynamite ring that
Yeah,
Wardlow,
Wardlow tried to throw it into him.
but instead that failed because that led to Moxley hitting the paradigm shield with the referee behind, not watching as he watched Wardlow, which led to them get the 1, 2, 3 on him. And obviously, there was an okay matchup. I expected more from this match than I thought.
Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't think it was that great of a match. I ended up giving it a C minus.
I'm gonna give it a C in general. I thought the match was gonna be better than I thought, but I would like to see a rematch between these two though. Unless they're gonna have, yeah, I would say a rematch. I mean, I think there's nothing else to do for NJBF to do except for get a rematch, because all he's gonna do is complain. Oh, like he did use the paradigm shift like that, so why not?
Right. And
You
he
know,
might blame Wardlow. But I would love to see a rematch between the two. So they can I know both of them are better than this. So maybe they can redeem themselves a little bit. So
yeah,
they need to do another one before Lance Archer get in there. I say let Lance Archer have another big feud with someone. I don't know who it
Brian
could be.
Cage.
Are we ready for that yet? Or you want to save it
I
for
mean,
a
dude.
big one?
I mean, look, they're not really gonna do that with
And
Brian Cage.
then
They're
you can
not.
have
I mean, what are they gonna do with Brian Cage and Ricky Starks? They ain't gonna
well,
put him in the tag division.
you
So
can't have Brian Cage lose again.
all they gonna do is have him go get Darby Allin. Just beat Darby Allin then. Call was gonna happen, man. Have Darby Allin beat Ricky Starks and have tag. I mean, to have Darby Allin go against Brian Cage and have Brian Cage get over Darby Allin pretty much.
Will Hobb will be a good one, but he's not over yet.
It'll be a good starting rivalry with though.
Yeah, yeah.
He don't have to win some battles, but I mean he can win some battles, but like he don't have to win the war though. So either way, man, that I think AEW All Out to me was a okay pay per view. Overall, for my score, it will be probably B minus C plus.
I'll give it a C plus
But
because of some glaring things that kind of got to me. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna tell you the truth. After the Matt Hardy thing happened, it was like, man, it took the like I was kind of into it, but like when the Matt Hardy thing happened, it just took the spirit out of me, man. Like I couldn't just get into the pay per view no more.
yeah, But that's a lot of people say, man. But all out. They did they really did went all out. For real though.
They
With
did. No,
with
I can't say they didn't. Put
everything
in
they
the
did
work.
was all out. Was all out pretty much. The matches, Matt Hardy situation, and all the other stuff, man. Like they did went all out with the stuff. Whether it was bad or good things, they did. Uh, but that was the CWR's point of AEW All Out. I'll let my co-host, the DLC LOVE MC MIKE, bring it to the end. So I'm gonna let him do that. So
Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Hit those likes. Hit those likes. Hit those likes. Give us a comment, and remember, go ahead and put your name in. Leave those comments, subscribe, so you can get your name put in the drawing for the next prize. All right. Also, we showing much love to G Washington. We showing love to our new subscriber, Jeremiah Brazel. Man, keep doing your thing out there, brother. All right, for the JKD and the DOC, we want to tell you a good evening. Y'all keep doing your thing, and much love to everyone out there. You